quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Celebrating over 10 years plus. And still running. Who would have ever thought they would last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned. Giveaways are hopefully open. If you are a Shroud player and you're looking for a streamer bundle, you need to go to twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/NBNN News and bang, bundle me. Ooh. Oh, Tina. Well, actually, we'll address that in a minute. But if you are here looking for Steam key giveaways, you need to go to twitch.tv/NBNN News and bang, I love free shit. Then come over to my side, twitch.tv/Cynicist, and bang the boutte. If you are looking for the fun things of changing the programming, you can either tip 300 or 500 bits or sub, and subs or 500 bits on Laz's channel actually gets you in a monthly subscriber race. Not on my side. But hey, you know what? It's all fun and games. But if you are looking for a Steam key and you don't want to wait for giveaways, or you think your luck is that bad, you can always tip either Laz or myself 300 bits and we'll just away.
That's right. And speaking of subs, Vitor hit us up with a sub on a 6-month streak. Thank you, Vitor. And that allows him to tell us whether we're going to do some nudes today to start things off, or whether we're going to change the programming and play with our balls. So while we wait for that,
Yep.
welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday Madness, May 18th, 2026, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And Mexican Monday? You having Mexican
Hey,
for lunch today?
the Chewy's in Bastrop opens today.
A what?
Chewy's. I will have my own personal Chewy's.
Oh, the restaurant.
Like half a mile from my house, man.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
You know who's going to be like ballooning up to like 250, 300 pounds in like a week?
What is
This guy.
The Mexican restaurant.
Well, Chewy is a nickname for a Diego, I believe. I believe Diegos get shortened into Chewy.
Vitor says nudes, if there's anything. So we do have some today. Some interesting stuff, including, believe it or not, testing directives. Can you
Testing
imagine
directives?
that? Imagine that. Testing directives. What? Yes. So
no way. No way.
Is and of course this I don't know. You're just gonna have to read it and then determine whether this is actually a fix or not a fix, because again, I'm having a hard time actually ascertaining what he's saying here. So, and Lomir with 20 consecutive streams watched, and Tina with 145 consecutive streams.
Damn, that's impressive.
I'll tell you what, Tina, one of our most dedicated followers out there for NBNN News, but thank you both for posting those consecutive watch streaks. Yes. But let's get right to the hot stuff. And I don't know if it's
testing directive. We have placed the planting plot exploit fix on QA for player testing. The change prevents unintended overpopulation of planters in a given space, while still allowing existing crops to be watered and harvested.
What? Yeah.
The player database from the live game server has been copied over to the QA server to allow players a current snapshot to play with, because that's only supposed to happen every other week. QA build 1802 testing. Please ensure planting plots that are still overlapped can be watered and or harvested. What?
Yeah, he said that above.
That are still overlapped. But the exploit is that they're overlapping.
Yeah, and again, up top he said the unintended overpopulation of planters in a given space, okay? Planters in a given space, i.e. a lot, maybe it's a little different because you can fit more in a greenhouse, perhaps, but you still have a limit of how many items you can place in a given in a given lot. So I don't see what the problem is with overpopulation. First off, if either you can place them or you can't place them.
So they can still be watered and harvested, but the next bullet point is that overlapped planters should not allow sowing of seeds, so you can't spread the seeds out. When placing planting pots, they should no longer allow overlapping, even with the hover and wait method. And please be sure to post any behavior that does not match the above in the player testing bug forum section. This fix will go live with release 150 on June 1st.
June 1st. You remember on Friday we told you that there is no release at the end of this month. And there's been no notification of no release at the end of this month. And nobody said a dang thing about no release at the end of this month. But there will be
It's a new
two
one.
releases next month.
It's not just a new way to spell May.
Well, you know, Shroud logic, of course. Yeah, Tina, the problem is that people might have too much fun playing the game, being able to do things like this. Absolutely. You know, if we can put, say, I'm going to use this arbitrary number, 200 planters in an area, you should allow them to put the 200 planters however the hell they please, in my opinion. That shouldn't matter whether, you know, they're overlapping or, you know. Yeah, and no information on the daily dev blog either. Absolutely correct on that. Absolutely correct. No information in the Discord, no information in the announcement section, no information randomly spoken about. Just we just decided arbitrarily that we're not doing a release at the last Monday of the month, but we're going to do it on the first Monday of next month. Why? Shroud logic, because we can. No explanation whatsoever.
Yes. Because, hey, who has broken the record? All of the records related to Shroud consistency have been broken by under Ravalox's
regime
lead. Yeah,
yes.
but I mean, it's like, yeah.
Indeed, indeed.
I guess he's trying to allow people to time to harvest their crops one last time, and then they'll have to redesign it.
Yes or no? You know, he addresses this particular exploit, but I don't know if it addresses the stacking of pots like I have out in Snow Harbor.
It says that when placing pots, they should no longer allow overlapping, even with the hover and wait method. So you should not be able to do that going forward on the QA.
We'll just have to test that out when it finally comes live, because I'm not loading up the QA because, again, we don't have.
Tested it. I'll ask her. Hang on.
What's that, Steve?
Janie tested hers on QA.
Who?
I'll just ask if they're overlapped or whether they're just raised.
Well, they're still there. It's just, but I mean, the workflow of here's your testing directive, but in order to do things, you need to go to a completely different forum. Let's go find the bug forums. Oh wait, sorry. Player test environment QA server. And then you have to go to the bug reports. And then you have to go to, where are we going to? Because this thing has been used so fucking well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah, they've got like one message in most of them in the last couple of years.
Okay, Janie tested raised, not overlapping.
Oh.
And she was able to sow seeds.
Yeah, I'm sure, because nobody's complained about that one, even though that one is a popular exploit as well.
Oh dear, now we've done it. He'll be focused on that for next month.
Oh no.
Instead, well, anything instead of working on episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2. Yeah, that was due Q4 of 2019, right? As 7 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever you want to call it.
7 years ago.
You know, people drop dead from the shock if it ever comes up.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, Tina, I would agree. The overlapping honeycombing of the planters actually look cool, and if I can scroll back quick enough here to get to those pictures, it's a little ways back
Yeah, and
here.
it definitely looked cool. I mean, it's just there's all kinds of stuff about the
It's way back here.
functionality of, hey, you need to maximize your space and what you're doing. And it's like that's all players are doing. And it's like the fact that the exploit has been working as intended for
Ever?
7 years.
How far back is these pictures?
They're a long ways. I'm not scrolling through our Discord
Yeah.
channel to go find this picture.
Maybe CC has them that he can drop in again real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, CC, if you got them, you can drop them in real quick. I'd appreciate it. As scrolling back is not helping, and it's like really way back there.
It's a ways.
Yes, absolutely.
But hey, I applaud the team for finally adding something to the QA server.
You think?
I mean, this testing directive is the first one this year, and how many testing directives did we have last year?
Let's see.
Did we even have any testing directives last year?
Player testing environment QA.
Testing directives.
New player dungeon rooms. Yeah, December of last year was the last one.
No, that's December 24. That's 2024, not 2025.
Sorry, 2 years ago. Thank you. Yeah.
So 0 testing directives in 2025, but starting off 6 months into.
Here it is. CC was kind enough to drop that picture in for us. That's what the honeycombing looks like, which is very, very unique and very, very cool when you look at it.
Yeah. It's all fun.
Unplanted, which really looks nice when they're laid out properly because it gets that nice, interesting design.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, there was, again, one report just recently, so this is not an old report. You know, it's like, you know, again, the one person who complains about something gets all the attention where multiple people complaining about things like coconuts not functioning still, after all these years, gets absolutely no action whatsoever.
After they broke it multiple times.
And the lame excuse of, we have horses now, so why do you need coconuts? Why? Because the intention was to have fun with the coconuts, get the speed bonus, and just have fun with the Monty Python joke. That's what the focus was on that, you know.
Yes.
McDowell says, my answer to anyone complaining about watering not working who is using the exploit, I would just answer it's not an intended use of pots and is considered an exploit. We are not closing down the exploit, but use at your own risk. If something doesn't work with it, tough. Yeah, well, again, the funny point again on this one is, again, if we go back here, is that you can still water and or harvest them now, but you just can't plant. And it's going to be interesting to see whether it's actually fixed. We haven't seen any answers to this at all. And again, why they keep insisting on making a post like this. Let me get back here like this. And not taking the feedback directly below it instead of telling them to go someplace else in the forums to give their feedback is just idiotic. The feedback for this particular item should be directly under this particular item so it's easy to find and correlate with what the actual problem is instead of going, oh, well, here's all these posts about something, but what does it relate to? I have to go searching for the topic it relates to someplace else. Makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever in my book.
Yeah.
But getting to, I should tell you, go ahead and open up YouTube to the latest video and get your
Well, I need a link. I need a link.
YouTube.
Or which latest video? YouTube for
the
your
latest
channel
video.
or
No, the latest Shroud of the Avatar video.
okay, at Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah, and get the transcript open.
I am going there and going to videos, and the one updated 13 days ago. I got to pause it as soon as it comes up. Or transcript. Go transcript. It is rendering the transcript. Okay. We are there.
Okay, so for the transcript, I want you to just cue it at 22:31.
Okay.
And I don't know how long this is going to go, so just bear with us as we go because we may have to pause and do stuff in between. But what we're going to do first is we are going to go to our next topic because we've been talking about this. We never actually finished our exploration of the lava room exploits either and problems while we were playing with them because we got cut off, and I really didn't think it was too much, but like supposedly there's a fix for getting caught on fire in those certain areas where we still need to verify that is actually the case or not the case as it may be, but again, not something particularly pressing. But Mapper has this question about, well, it's self-explanatory. You ready for it?
The lava lake room progress. I was going through some old patch notes and I noticed in July of last year, coming in the middle of the month, we have an enormous lava room based on the minecart foyer. This room is huge, more square meters than Black Bay Pass. Then in August, it was said it was nearly done and would be on QA. How's it going?
Last year.
Yeah. The progress was discussed and shown on the last release stream. Sadly, documented exploits unrelated to this player dungeon room have a higher priority.
So sadly, planting pots have a higher priority than something that you said would be released last year. New content.
Yes.
New content took a backseat to an exploit that really doesn't matter. Really didn't affect gameplay. Didn't affect anybody's business. If that's what they wanted to do with their planting pots, that's what they should be allowed to do. And let it be. Very simple. Just let it be.
Excuse me a minute.
Yes. You're excused.
Dead against something.
Oh, Steve, what was that?
Against something.
What?
Hence the.
I don't know.
Yes, but somebody just messaged me, and their statement is Just more delay tactics. Can't finish hell. Can't finish episode 2. Can't do shit is what someone actually direct messaged me.
Yeah.
Let's
go back even further than that to Christmas of last year. Wasn't there supposed to be this really great dungeon island something?
Yes. Yes. I cut from a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Where are these things? Because when was that exploit reported, and how long had it been sitting there, and how much of an exploit is it really?
Hold on. I can probably get, let's see, planting. I can probably tell you here. I'll do my own search real quick. Interesting. Sewing. Batch sewing bug. Is this the one? Nope. I forget what the actual title was. Let's try harvest. Not able to harvest. There it is. It was reported. Oh, it's gone. They took it out. That's why you wouldn't be able to find it there. But 4/14, so April 14th, just a little over a month ago. And I will actually copy this into Discord for you so
Discord.
we can actually. Come on. Because again,
so April 14th of last month is when it became an issue.
I get to keep all this even though they remove it from the forums. So let's get this over here first. There we go.
Did you say April 14th of last month?
Sorry, last month.
Yes, April 14th.
April 14th of 2026. Yes. Not able to harvest honeycombed hops. Yes, you cannot harvest trellised hops. Can plant and water hops using the honeycomb style of deco. Cannot harvest all plants. No other issues. So this came from a Dabs's bug report. Is when, and that was related to, hey, I can't harvest all the different plant types.
Just hops.
Just hops.
Hops.
Yeah, just hops.
Down the bunny trail.
Yeah.
And he hopped off. He's left
And,
Sota.
Yes, he has left. Yes. But
Sadly.
yeah, and they deleted that bug report, I take it.
Yes,
Sorry,
it's
who
if you try and click on it and the link to it is no longer there in the forums, so you couldn't even find it in the forums if you were looking for it. But again,
yes,
thanks to my email system where I follow everything on the RSS feeds and it mails me every time there's something new, I have stuff that disappears. So if you were actually looking to find that answer yourself in the forums, you wouldn't be able to because it no longer
exists.
Yes, and he says that you don't see it down below. I'm going to copy this in as well.
Yeah.
For you.
Well, I mean, since your screenshot came across very small, so I had to blow it up so I couldn't read it.
Yeah, you just click it the second
Without
time and it
sliding
blows
around.
up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that blows it up and part of it is off the screen and blah blah
Oh,
blah.
no, just one time is enough. All you have to do is just read it so that they know what we're talking about. But here
Yeah.
is, come on,
Uh-huh.
come on. Let me get out of here and add this addendum, which is below that.
Below that is because I have to open it up in the web page and then zoom in. This issue was reported before I was not able to add all pot post as it was locked. I copied and pasted the previous complaint. I spent a lot of time to place all pots, have a good harvest, wheat, barley, rose, potatoes, mandrake, lemons. Now I've planted hops, and now I finally have fully blocked any actions with harvesting planting. I planted hops, all seeds planted, all pots are in use and respond by hovering over mouse. The first watering went well, the second too, but with the third, more than half of it is not watered. Blah, 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 blah. Do not ignore me. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Yes. So I'm trying to follow this link here. Let me just see here again. Because I don't know why he wouldn't be able to put the link, because all you got to do is just copy the link and paste it as a link into your post. And even though it's a closed post, you should be able to just reference it. But I do get to this guy who is Stelch, and look at his postings. And he has a bunch about the greenhouse floor. But I don't see one, and I'm going to bring this one up because this is, you should be able to bring this up. I'll drop this in Discord as well. And you can just bring this topic up here as we move this one out and this one in real quick. And before we do this here, it's that time. Let us pause for a moment and pull our first.
And Knight Rider is going to be receiving this streamer bundle. Now, hey, Laz, before we close restart the giveaway, did we want to start doubling up because we have reduced streaming schedules now?
I have no intention on doing that.
Okay.
Not 2 for Tuesday.
I'm aware.
But Bytor getting my streamer bundle, and then thanks to Bytor also, we will have a game key giveaway since he gave us a sub and decided that Bytor, that he wanted the nudes instead of marbles, so we will do a game key giveaway thanks to him. That we will continue to do. Okay, so that is done. He's got his streamer bundle. And our game key giveaway is going to be a copy of Bulkward Falconeer Chronicles on Steam. And that is going to go to, I usually pull it the other way around, close the giveaway, pick our winner, and it's going to Bytor. Oh no, it's going to Lomir, sorry. Tina said Bytor, just as that was coming up. So Lomir, do you want it? Or am I giving it to you and you're going to give it me back in 2 days?
What's the game?
Something like that.
Bulkward, the Falconeer Chronicles, which is a $20 game, currently 50% off, $9.99.
I will pass it on.
He's going to pass it on. All right, so we're going to pick another winner, and that's going to be Tina O'Neill. Tina getting a copy of Bulkward Falconeer Chronicles. So congratulations to Tina.
Did
As
you say
we
did you say awkward or bulkward?
Bulkward.
So it's a bulky eagle.
And there you go, Tina. And what was that? I will not be ignored. Coeur d'Alene, you're too much, buddy. You're too much. All right. Anyway, now this guy here, I don't know. It seems like the greenhouse topic that he was talking about, and his problem apparently was trying to move a greenhouse with planting beds inside because greenhouses don't have a floor. And you can't move a greenhouse with planting beds inside? Is that true?
Where is this?
I'm pretty sure if your
The
greenhouse has
topic
anything
I
in it,
just
you
gave
can't
you.
move the greenhouse. Sorry, you can't hear me?
Yeah, we can.
I can't hear you.
I'll go test mine, hang on.
We can hear you.
Yeah, he's going to go test it, though.
Hi there. Could you add floor for greenhouses from now? I can't move my greenhouse when planting beds inside. Moving 120 pots every time isn't an easy task. If greenhouse
beds in
got
it.
the floor, this simplifies decoration moving. Oh my God. The discussion of real world versus
Yeah,
fantasy.
I know.
That to me would break the way greenhouses typically are, with no floor for people who may want to keep the aesthetic of growing plants, etc., from the ground.
You do realize that most greenhouses do not grow plants
Have
in the
a floor?
ground, right? Yeah. Most greenhouses have tables with shelves on them, so you don't have to bend over, and you can just tend to the plants right there at normal level instead of breaking your back bending over, right? That's real world.
And they have a floor?
Yes, a real floor, because it's an actual building. Yes.
So that way you can level everything.
Shroud logic. If it doesn't have a floor, you can bend over anyway because your character is not going to be affected by it.
Yes. It would, I think, instead be nice as a decorator builder if we could be able to make a group of objects like the greenhouse and content so that we drag the whole unit around places desired. I agree. Allow object grouping and multiple objects. Selection in the decoration palette for move it at once. I use areas in my greenhouse rather than raised planters. What?
I've just been able to pick up
directly in the ground
in my inventory.
What's that, Steve?
Yeah, but you can't move. You can't plant directly into the ground. You either have to have the planting bed or the planting pots.
Correct. In the game.
So yeah, but Buzzard's like, I use the got a few more usable spots that way in the same space. Floors would kill that for me. What? No. Pots grant you so much more space for plants at the same area and not spend your quotas. 140 pots can be placed in a greenhouse without trouble. Technically, no, because that's the exploit with the overlapping. 140 pots can be placed in a greenhouse without troubles. 160 if you do not grow barley and other big plants. Remember, that's the exploit. And this is acknowledged all the way back in 2022, where they're talking about the overlapping planters. So this has existed for over 4 years. +1 for grouping, blah, 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 blah. Which one? None of the buildings that aren't actually houses have floors. As I recall, greenhouses, garden sheds, tents, crypts, outhouses, stables. Given that it's so consistent, I suspect that was deliberate. Yeah, the 4-story row house with greenhouse has a greenhouse with a floor. Not sure how many planting pots would it hold. And that's 86 without collisions. That's from Stealth. In my opinion, in the chat. Half a year ago, they said they condemned such an opportunity and seemed to be going to implement it, but this opportunity only for lots larger than row. Shroud logic, man. Shroud logic.
I think
So
I can
very
get
inconsistent.
planting spots in the green. I'm going
Yeah.
to test it. If I
So-
can get some pots.
So that means that over 4 years ago, the overlapping pots, they knew that you couldn't plant barley on it.
Yes, which is different than hops, of course, but
Or, well, hops is from barley.
no, barley is like wheat. Hops is like little tiny minuscule baby sprouts. 2 different ingredients going into brewing. How do I know? Because I brew.
Yeah.
I used to, at least.
Yeah. But Shroud logic, as far as, hey, they already knew that certain things couldn't be planted in them 4 years ago.
Yeah. So Tina, yeah, do people not
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
that we have no
I don't
real
drink.
devs? So with that point, we're going to go back to this other topic, which was the lava lake room progress and discussed in the last live stream. So we're going to jump over here. You're already queued at 2231. Is that correct?
2231, I am queued.
Okay. Let me turn the
So
volume up.
we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start.
Actively working on that type of stuff. So, in fact, let me switch over and just show you that I am currently working on the lava lake room. That is next up. Since I'm doing the other ones, I want to get this done so I could do the spawns for it. I'm on the opposite side of the room. So this is one. So you can see here, this is the type of thing that you're gonna see all throughout. I have to get this done, and this is all custom mesh work, and then this will basically be one big giant long mesh that will go for all the lava flow all the way across, and then have waterfalls.
Can you pause it for a
of lava
second,
going in here. So
Class?
I just have to finish all that up.
Yeah.
Okay, since you've already watched this section,
I
does he
haven't.
actually figure out that he's not displaying the fucking right screen?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's the area
Yeah.
behind the door there that he's actually looking at.
No. He's trying to show people the Unity project file.
Oh, yeah. Well, probably not.
Okay. Well, let's go back. So 3, 2, 1, play.
And that's what I was working on today to get this done, so we get rid of these creases. This is just not good, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'll just do it in one mesh, and it should be in good shape after that, I think. And once that's done, I have a few more VFX things to do, and then I'll be able to get these going. Oh, yeah, okay, all right. That is interesting. Why didn't that change? Oh, I see. I can switch over here. Here you go.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Hey.
now you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so here, now I gotta get back on the other side again, I think. Yeah. So there, so I've been working on this lava flow right there. So I still have a lot of work to do on it. It's this is not stuff that's done in 5 minutes. That's the problem here. If I want it to look good, I'm doing the basic shaping here, and getting it to. I'm stretching the mesh out to be where it needs to be, and then I'll have to take this into like 3ds Max and add more vertices to it, vertices, and then that way I could get the lava to look proper on here as well as making it less boxy. I don't boxy's not good for that. Boxy's okay when it's in the trough, but not. So what I was pointing out here where you couldn't see it is this, where we have like these seams along here. My goal is to eliminate those or make them look a little bit more natural. This is
Like
going to be the
anybody
hardest
would have
one because I
noticed
got
unless you pointed out.
this lava. Lost my mouse. This lava here is heading to the right, and then this lava over here is heading to the left, and then it's supposed to actually go down there. The same thing over here. There's another one over here. So I have to figure out how to split all that up properly and all that type of deal. But this up here, this will end up being one piece of lava going all the way from the waterfall all the way down, coming down to here, and then linking into this. So at minimum, it'll go all the way up to this point here, and then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. But as I was saying, it's all VFX now, so I get the VFX done, and then I have some little bit of mesh work to do for the rocks and things along those lines. But making good progress on this room. And then when this comes
No, you're
out,
not.
I should be able to release both the room and the spawning version of the room at the same time. Cool fireplace.
Yeah,
Not
let's make it
sure
even
where.
tougher.
I'm assuming you're saying that it looks like it would be a coal fireplace or something, but I'm not sure where that is. What exactly it was that we were looking at. But yeah, I mean, this place is huge, so again, this is taking a long time to get done. But I think it's coming out really nice. So I recently made changes in the editor, so that way when I'm doing this editing, it's bright, so it's not dark in here. In the game, it will not be anywhere near as bright as this. So anyway, that's what I was working on, and I was actually kind of like in the zone when it was like 3:58. So, oh God. All right, so let's see. We'll go back to the game, I think. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's coming along really nice. We can stop it there.
Right. So still, a year ago he stopped working on it then.
Yeah.
And now he's adding new shit onto it.
Yeah. And then I want to jump.
Hey, let's add a waterfall into or a lava fall into shit. Like it didn't he complain about scope creep multiple times and how the devs had failure to deliver a lot of shit due to scope creep? Yeah.
We talking peeping toms now?
I don't think you should send him coffee. I think you should send him meth. He needs some speed in order to focus and get shit done. Amphetamines are the solution here for ADD. Because if you squirrel that much, yeah, you need some amphetamines. Yeah, he is focused on like 50 tasks. And as we already showed, something from 2022, so 4 years ago, was an existing issue of people actually discussing how many plantings can be done inside of a greenhouse with pots overlapping.
Yeah, so for a little context, just on something else, let's jump to 2148 real quick.
2148. So go back to 2148. Okay, we are back at 2148.
Okay, so 2148. And the actual comment comes into 2204 and 2211, but pretty much 2204. So this is just a quick little clip. So ready?
Are we starting at 2148 or
Yes,
2204?
2148, just so you get a little of context going into.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Start.
An item that's got a bug in it or whatever, it'll push your pets and stuff off the lot. So anyway, with that said, I know what to do there. It was just a matter of getting to it. It's everything here that we're working on takes time, sadly, at this point. No easy fixes anymore. I think we're down to the more complicated stuff. But we're getting there. So yes, the spider room.
So we're getting there. No easy fixes anymore. Everything is complicated stuff. Yeah, especially when you're using the fuck it, we'll do it live attitude and you have no clue what it is that you're actually doing because, again...
Well, you got to be a dev for these things.
The Lava Room was initially announced for coming in the middle of the month. Yes, back in July of last year, and then August it was nearly done, and here we are nearly a year later, and I think I've sort of figured it out now. So,
and then here I am working on this additional feature in the Lava Room to make it look pretty,
which really none of us has any interest in being that pretty, whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh, Tina.
None of us.
Everything is complicated to the incompetent.
I've got 87 plant spots without overlapping in my greenhouse.
Yes. So, Steve, are you able to move a greenhouse and then set it back down someplace else? Is a question that I was curious about.
Yes, but it left the planters behind.
It left the planters behind. So, because you can pick up the greenhouse comes up and the planters stay on the ground because there is no floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Shroud logic.
Yeah. So when the next release does come out, because again, I'm not going to go mess with it on QA right now. So we're going to be waiting. What is it? About 2 weeks from now? Yes, 2 weeks from now for that release. Then we'll go out to Snug and see if my stacked planters actually still work compared to the. Because I guarantee
what he said. You can guarantee that it's going to be fucked up and not working correctly.
I don't know.
I just uploaded a pic of my greenhouse with I think it was 87 planters.
Pots, you mean?
Okay.
Pots and I've got 320 planters, 110, 14, and plant pots.
Okay.
And I got 87.
Which is-
I can do plant 87 plants in my greenhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually took a count. But maybe I'll do that later on today and see what
I
I've
think
got
Jack
in
said 86 with the plant pots.
It's
something.
There's a pic on your Discord there of mine, which I just added some pots in.
Right.
someone may have just
Yeah.
miscounted. I mean,
Yeah,
that
but
was- that was
I'm
the-
talking about pots that actually stack on top of each other vertically, Steve.
Yeah.
Not just ones that you can just lay
Yeah.
down on the ground like that. So, but
Yeah,
again,
I thought Jack said that with playing all the plant pots, you could only get 86 in. I said, well, I got 87 with using the planting beds and the pots.
yeah. If you
Without
squeeze
any
it in
The
extra-
just
last
right.
time I actually did any crafting, or I should say, planting
Let's see.
of shit
What
was
do you
a
have
while
here?
ago.
How many do you have right here? Let's throw some light on this scene.
And that's because I realized the time, effort, and
Yeah.
money from it not worth it.
So we're not even taking advantage of all the space over here in this one.
Yeah.
This one you actually have, yeah. So you
What
actually
are you
have
looking
almost
at my
this.
lot in Brecon Bay or something like that?
No, right here. You got greenhouses right here. Remember?
You can get a few more
Oh,
plant
yeah,
pots in
yeah.
there. in the doorway
I'm
and
not worried about that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But I'm looking at Steve,
yeah,
and Steve actually has his pots going
Yeah,
through
it's-
and out the door. So you got the 87th one is out the door. Does that actually count, Steve? Those
As
two
in
out
the
the
I don't
door?
know. I
greenhouse?
haven't checked.
Huh?
Don't know if the door ones actually count. Hang on, let me see if I can get it to say. Just says
You
unused
should just be able to
soil.
mouse over it.
Just says unused soil on them. I need to plant something.
Yeah, Shroud logic. Questionable at best.
Still technically inside the greenhouse because it's inside the door.
Even though the door is open. Oh no, I guess yeah, because yeah, I guess you could fit two more there. Interestingly enough. But anyway, interestingly enough, you know what time it is, Jack? It's time for us to get the flock out of here.
To flock right off.
Yeah, flock right off. Flock me, flock you. So we're gonna pull our streamer bundles.
And my streamer bundle is going to be going to Boom Shakalaka.
And apparently,
Did you forget to reopen it?
yeah, apparently I did. So go ahead and type in exclamation bundle me real quick while I pull the game key giveaway. And that winner is going to be Knight Rider. And Knight Rider, you're going to get a copy of Scars Above. Scars Above. And Scars Above is $29.99, $30 game going out to Knight Rider. Congratulations.
How about Noob Skyblabber getting a copy of Ultra Street Fighter 4,
Oh, nice.
which is also $29.99.
Oh, $60 worth of games right there at the end of the
Yeah.
show. One of the
There you
reasons
go.
why you should watch and stick around, because game key giveaways are good. But now let me finally pull that streamer bundle giveaway. And Noob Skyblabber winning my streamer bundle. So congratulations, Noob. as we get him up here and open our streamer bundles and give him one, make him a wiener. And
Why don't we make him a bratwurst?
yeah, we could do that too. And we will be back with more right here on NBNN on Wednesday. Thank you to Bytor for his sub. Thank you all of you for joining us each and every day we're here. And we'll be back with more on Wednesday. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
Here.
And I'm Steve.
And Tina's out of here. And that's Sentinel. And this is NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all on Wednesday.
Bye bye.